Saurus, this is FIFA 16 Paris Saint-Germain Career Mode Part 18. What an epic journey it has been so far. I was playing a little bit of Battlefield 4 just earlier, and yeah, I kind of got tired of it and wanted to play a bit of FIFA, to be honest. So we are going to get back into the career mode. Just a quick reminder, I am not looking to make a career out of YouTubing. I'm just doing this for my own personal use and enjoyment. I do not own the rights to any of the game or from whatever sounds you hear, music you hear. I'll turn the music off, but this is just a simple game that I've gone out and bought and record, play and upload on my YouTube channel. It's that simple. I'm not feeling too good right now. I do have a sore throat, so I would be very appreciative for those who decide to watch this and kind of give me a break. Just a quick recap, we are in the January transfer window. We have made loads of signings. Please check out on my previous episodes all of the signings, pre-contracts I signed, and all the matches that occurred in the previous episodes. Is pretty much worth it, to be honest. If not, that's fine. Moving on to the emails, we have got some transfer offers now. Let me remind you that an offer had been made for Sirigu of 25 million, I believe. I said, right, I want 35 million. If you're not going to give me that, then that's tough. Because of the way I think about it is David De Gea is going to come into season 2 of Paris Saint-Germain career mode. So he's going to be the first squad player. So that would leave Trapp, Sirigu, Areola into the secondary squad. So I think we all know what's going to happen. So basically, at the moment, I'm not too fussed whether he stays or goes. So we have got here Stade Rennais. We have received your asking price for Salvatore Sirigu, but that is unfortunately more than we are willing to spend at this moment. We have submitted a new offer that we hope you'll accept. Please find the details below. 27 million they are offering. 27 million. Well, I don't think, in my opinion, 27 is enough. I'm just looking for my lucky pen. Give me a sec, there it is. So yeah, if you ask me, I do not think 27 million is enough. So I'm gonna say a big whopping no to that. I did ask for 35. Now I'm going to ask for 33. So you've raised yours, I will lower mine. $33 million. That's $2 million less. I play on dollars to get more out of my money. I love money, I love making money, I love saving money. I'm a very money hungry guy. So that's that. We've got Lucas. I'm feeling okay for the game, boss. I know it's a slight risk to play me, but I'm prepared to give it a go if you need me. Do you know what? I will let him play because I do like Lucas. I want him to stay in the team. But then again, it is a semi-final game for the Coupe de Ligue. So I might not risk him for a biscuit. So, but we are going to move on. At the moment, as it is the January transfer window, I have been advancing by simming to the next day so I can find out all the transfer news there is to know and keep tabs on any major signings for future references. So we've got plenty of news stories. Stade de Reims is in talks with FC Groningen over De Luau. I don't know that player. Toulouse FC and West Brom in Sessegnon talks. Manchester United Hernandez linked to Everton. Benzema heads list for several clubs. So Manchester City and Napoli are in talks with Benzema. Icardi turns down Southampton move. And FC Barcelona complete Jerome Boateng signing. Oh my God, $59 million. He is going to Barcelona. What a beast of a team. How on earth are we going to compete against that? Let's be serious. Champions League, really? I don't think so. We really should be doing the same thing, but I feel like my team is strong, so I'm not going to complain. I really am not. With nothing else to do, we're just going to move on to the next day. We've got a big game coming up, semi-finals of the Coupe de Ligue against Lyonnais. Let's hope that we get a victory off of that one. I really do want to get the treble in this season. That'd be great for my first season. Hey boss, this match come up is pretty important to the team and I feel I should replace Embolo on the team sheet. I do agree, I absolutely do agree. I may have forgotten just to change the squads to the first team. But having a quick look, let's see if this squad is up to the task. They look good. They play good. I think this is going to be fine. Now, Lucas, I don't want him on the bench. I want him to rest up. And I'm just going to let these players do all of the talking. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get crack-lacking. Okay, so Olympique Lyonnais. Very strong team. I believe they're in talks with Aubameyang. Let's see if they had already signed him. Excuse me, I'm so tired. Alright then, let's have a look. Players are warming up. Okay, the game begins. So the opposition gets a yellow card. Uriah scores in the 14th minute, which is very bizarre for a right back, but he may have headed it in or even a free kick. Silva gets a yellow card in the 35th minute. We are past half time. They made opposition have made a sub, and one of their players has been sent off with a red card. Lavezzi comes on for Di Maria. Lavezzi scores in the 69th minute. It is looking very positive for us. And there you have it. We win, and we're going into the final of the Coupe de Ligue. I'm so thrilled and very pleased with my team. Very strong team indeed. Okay, so we've got 3 emails. Tournament prize money, we gained $658,800. That's pretty cool. And a match has been rescheduled with Bordeaux. Now, Ibrahimovic has said thanks for allowing him to play. He's done a really good job. I want to get rid of those messages in the archive. I'm very OCD. I don't like things being left around untouched. Let's have a look at the news at the moment. What is going on in the transfer universe? Lyonnais and Liverpool in Sturridge talk. Wow, that'll be interesting. West Ham confirmed Navas talks. Levante UD told no by Evans. And SC Bastia bound Mauricio joins for free. That is awesome. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at the top deals. Boateng to Barcelona, Laporte to FC Bayern, and Hamsik to Manchester United. The latest deals are right there for your own enjoyment. And without further ado, let's move on in the calendar. We've got another Liga game coming up against Saint Etienne. So will we see Bayerbeck? There is only one way to find out. But we're almost coming close to the end of the transfer window. We have reviewed the price tag you have set for Salvatore Sugru, and we do not believe that he is worth that much. We have thus decided to stop pursuing our interest in this player. You can consider these negotiations to be over. Yeah, do one then. I don't give a shit. I don't care, because Sirigu is with me. He's my second squad goalkeeper, and he's going to stay with us for the rest of this season. So, going on to the news. Let's have a look. We've got plenty of stories. Top goal scorer Ben Yedder in high demand. Again, that's another story. Getting a bit stale now. Wolfsburg, Luis Gustavo linked to Atletico Madrid. De Luau rejects Stade de Reims in favour of FC Groningen stay. Britain turns down FC Augsburg move. Hernandez rejects Everton in favour of Manchester United stay. Toulouse FC rebuffed by Sezegnon. Okay, so nothing very interesting. Moving on to the next day. We've only got a couple of days left on the January transfer window, so whatever squad needs to do their business needs to do it now. So we're going to have a look at the news. We've got a couple of news stories. AS Saint Etienne confirm Canez's talks. Manchester City keen on signing Benzema. Top goal scorer Ben Yedder in high demand. Why do you keep showing that story? He must be the real deal. Should we go ahead and just sign this dude? I mean, what the hell? West Brom told no by Evans. Okay. Okay. If he's such a... But this guy, if he's such a high goal scorer, why ain't Toulouse in the top 3 then? Because their defence is shit. Doesn't matter how many goals they score. If they're conceding, then they are shit. Now, moving on. So, tomorrow is a big game against Saint Etienne. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, that is ridiculous. I just want to have a quick look at the sell players section, because I do know I have Traore up for grabs. I think he has already been signed by another club. Let's have a look. Joining Clermont Foot when his contract expires. Yeah, that is absolutely fine. And then we just got Caligari for loan. Is anybody going to loan him out? I mean, that would be great, so I don't need to worry about him. Did I already look at the news? Yes, I did. Let's move on to our next game. 30th of January. We got a game against Saint Etienne. The big question is Bayabek going to play today? I do not know, but we are going to look at the news. Because informed Ben Yedder courted by Lille. Okay, so is Lille going to get him? Who knows? Informed Ben Yedder courted by Bayer 04. Torino hoping to sign Rossi in the coming days. Toure turns down Frosinone move. Sturridge declines move to Olympic Lyonnais. That is unfortunate. In your face. So big away game. I think we're going to play our first squad. But let's have a look to see how Lucas is feeling. He's still a little bit injured. I don't want to take any risks on him. So we're just gonna go with the flow really and just play this first team. Everyone looks sweet where they are. So without further ado, let's get crack-a-lacking. I'm in an R in whether to simulate the simulation. So I know to all my non-existent fans and future viewers, it is still an obligation of mine to mention if you do have any comments to say in this private video, personal joke of mine, please let me know and I will change the simulation process. For example, if I say advance right now, when I'm ready to go, as soon as the game starts, I would just hit the triangle button and bang, there you have it. We lost, so we wouldn't, there are quite a few facts throughout the game, so if I do skip it, we won't be able to read them all. But what we do know is Verratti got a yellow card and he was subbed off for Stambouli. Pastore was subbed off for, for Motta, sorry. And also Ibrahimovic scored a goal. He received a penalty, but unfortunately Saint Etienne destroyed us 2-1, so we do not get those 3 points. But we can see Bayabek right there. I think he did get a chance to play, but he did not score against us. Thank God. I'm sure he was holding back. I'll be looking forward to bringing Bayabek back into the squad. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have got the final 10 hours of the transfer window. Let's have a look at the news. Stade Rennais in talks with PSG over Sirigu. FC Augsburg bound. Nord de Veit joins for free. Some weird ass names. Alright, here we go. We don't want it on top deals, we want latest deals. So whatever signings occur, we get to see it in the bottom right corner. Please be a transfer. There we go. Caligari, thank God. Yeovil Town, short-term loan. He was unhappy in OK form. We need to get him some game time. We're not desperate for him, you know, he's just a reserve player. I'm probably going to sell him off in the summer transfer window. But it's nice to know that all players have been loaned out. So I've got no more stress. So just putting the latest deals there. You can see Caligari gone to Yeovil Town. We're going into 8 hours left. Is there going to be any big major signings? Let's find out. We've got Golovin for $1,200,000 go to Real Madrid. Lucky bastard. Okay. Nothing. Ben Yedder. Oh my God. You are kidding me. Oh my God, he's gone to Lyonnais. He has gone to Lyonnais. That is, oh my flipping God, that is ridiculous. Look at that, for 12.5, he has gone to a bigger club. That is, oh mate, that's given me a shock. That has given me a right shock. All these transfers are occurring every hour, but I'm not gonna put on the news and then advance, news, then advance, not for the final 10 hours. Bless me. Okay, nothing. So 4 hours left. We got Rakitski, $13 million, you can see there. I think he's gone to Southampton by the looks of it. I can't tell for certain. 2 hours left on the clock. Martial, Look at that. Real life deal has actually happened from AS Monaco to Manchester United. Look at that. They paid $20 million. What a shout. That's flipping hilarious. Ain't that hilarious? Martial actually gone to Manchester United. That's happened in real life. That's a big thing right now. I've always heard that FIFA 16, they do want to make it a bit more realistic in the career mode, but there's no other latest deals. Alves did go to Wolfsburg for $28 million from Valencia. Final hour, has anything happened? And no, but we have got a couple of emails. An injury has occurred during training. Kevin Trapp suffered a head cut, so he's out for 1 day. I'm not worried. So the money that was made in 1 day was $74,700,000, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is the January transfer window. What a journey it has been. 2 transfer windows just down the toilet, done and dusted, and I'm very pleased with all my signings. We managed to achieve all my targets. And in the next episode, we are legit going to go through everything. I'm just going to recap what we're going to do, stop the episode, and I'll see you later on for the new one. So we're going to talk about why I don't do the training. We're going to go through all of the news. And we are, for the first time, going to go through the top scorers as well as the table. Look through our first squad and our second squad. Look through the squad report and the squad ranking. Evaluate if there are any injuries, which by memory I don't think there is. Re-evaluate the global transfer network in debating whether or not we need to fire some people or hire some people. I personally do not like judgment of 4 stars. I want a 5/5 scouts, to be honest. So when I relocate a scout, if I see 5 experience and 5 judgment, I am going to keep them. So we're just gonna check all of them throughout the next episode, plus the instructions. We are also gonna go through players. We might talk about players we may sign in the next season, but that might be a bit too early to talk about that. We're going to go through the transfer negotiations and the players, the sell players section, contracts, talk about youth staff, as well as the calendar for February and other leagues, how they're doing, not to mention the team stats. So plenty to talk about, so please stay tuned. I'm your boy Millsysaurus. This has been FIFA 16 Paris Saint-Germain career mode. Without further ado, stay tuned for the next episode. And above all else, peace. Don't know why I did that.